beautiful sisters, my beautiful divas, queens, women of a more mature age. Hello and welcome to my channel. And if you are returning, hey girl, welcome and thank you so much for coming back. I so greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guys, in today's video is a collaboration. Yes, I have not done a collaboration in so long, so I do not want to screw this up. But my name is Deborah. I do videos all about beauty, fashion, and everyday living. And if that is something that interests you, come on and be a part of what I do. Love on me as I love on you and subscribe to my channel. I will so greatly appreciate it. So as I was stating in the beginning of this video is a collaboration. It is a collaboration with Still Looking Good 58. So she reached out to me with along some more beautiful, mature women of a more mature age. She reached out to us and asked if we would be willing to do a collaboration with her. And I am going to tell y'all about this beautiful unit that I am wearing. This hair is by Vickie. This hair is one of my favorites. I curled it and it's really, really curly. So I curled it a couple of days ago and took the pin curls out of it. And I love the feel of it. I love how it just feels on me. I just love hair Vickie units. And so that is what I'm rocking today in this video. I would definitely leave the link for it down below. But she is an older unit, but I'm sure they have a lot more units that if you want to check out their site, that you could check it out. But this one is again by Vickie. So don't have the exact name of her because she is an older unit. So, but I would definitely look for the description of her. I just like her. So I wear her a lot. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna rock this one. So that is what I'm rocking in this video, is a unit by Vickie. And again, I'm gonna leave their link down in the description box. They have beautiful, beautiful units. They are a little bit more on the pricey side, but they last forever. This unit is about 2 years old and she is still holding up really good. And I do like her. I wash her. She was actually in a box. I took her out, I washed her, conditioned her, put some curls in it, and she came right back to life. So that was one of the things that I needed to mention. And one of the other things that I need to mention, there was three things. I needed to describe my channel, which I did. I need to describe the unit, which I did. And then the other thing was to let you guys know something that I have learned as an older woman, or some piece of wisdom that I can share with you guys, or advice that I can give you. So I'm going to try to keep this really short and don't be long with it. One piece of advice that I can give to someone that may be watching this video that may be of a younger age is, I feel like one thing that I didn't do that I kind of regretted in life, and I can appreciate it now that I'm older, and I hate that I didn't appreciate it when I was younger, is the fact of listening to wisdom. When you're young, and especially when you're in your prime 20s, I would say mid 30s, early 30s to mid 30s, that we think we know it all. We think that nothing can be told to us, that any advice that any older woman wanted to give me or wanted to share with me, I felt that, girl, you did it, so let me live my life. Let me experience my mistakes. Let me experience my issues on my own. And that was the wrong attitude to have. Yes, in life, trust and believe. You will need somebody in life. You will one day look back on the things that an older woman told you, whether it be your mom, your sister, your auntie, your cousin, your grandmama, your neighbor, any older woman that gave you a piece of advice. One day you would look back and be like, man, I wished I had took their advice. So I can say one thing that I believe that I have deep regrets sometimes, and have regrets in my life that I look back, is about not accepting advice from older women. we know some things, we've been through some things, and I know, and I always feel like that what you go through is nothing new. I know that now. I didn't know that coming up. I didn't know that when I was in my 20s, that what I was going through, that my mom had already been through, or my auntie had already been through, or that my neighbor had already been through, or that my grandma had already been through, or that that teacher had already been through, or that the coach has already been through, or that mentor has already been through, or that first lady had already been through, or that preacher had already been through. See, I thought that when I was going through things, that it was just me going through it. And that I was like, okay, well, I need to go through this to gain my own experience out of it. But what you go through in life is nothing new from what somebody else have gone through. And what we're, as older women, which now I can understand, and now that I can appreciate, one, I can appreciate it because I have a daughter. I have a daughter that is in her 20s. I have two sons that are in their 30s. So I have tried down the line to give them advice, to help them, to make them stronger, to give them advice in making good choices in life, and just helping them to try to direct their path and moving forward and doing what they want to do. So, and I would give that to any young person, whether it be my child or not my child, is to always, always, always listen to your elder, because they got something to tell you. And although, like I stated, that I didn't listen to my elder growing up because I thought that, you know, I knew it all. I hear so many girls now say, man, I wished I had took that advice when I was younger. Or I always hear women say, some women say, if I had only known, I wouldn't have went through that. One day I was listening to Ayana Van Zant. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Her name is so difficult to pronounce. But one day I was looking at her channel. She was on I think she's done now. But I was looking at one of her episodes. And there were 3 ladies on there. And they were talking about all of the experiences, everything that they have been through when they were younger. Or like in their 18s, early 20s. And that they wish that they had took advice, or it was 3 of them. I remember it was 3 ladies, and they were stating that they wish they had somebody in their life to have told them that would have helped them down the road. And I was like, when they said that, I was like, no, you don't. Because if somebody had told you or warned you about danger, about doing some of the things that you were doing, you still would have felt like, you know what, this is my life and I'm going to do it my way, and you still going to do what you're going to do. That's just keeping it real. But I feel like because we always feel like that we always know everything. And that there's nothing that nobody can tell us to help us or to warn us from things. And we always feel like, well, I have to make my mistakes for myself. You really don't. You really can avoid a lot of hurt in life, a lot of disappointment in life, a lot of just things not being good in life by listening to older people. So my advice to you would be that if you ever have an issue that you're going through, talk to somebody, and don't just talk to them, but listen to them. And even if you do something that you still want to do after getting that advice, just be mindful. Just be mindful. Because like I said, I look back on life, and that's one thing that I regret, is not taking older people advice when they were giving it to me, because I felt that I knew everything. So that is one thing that I regret in life, is not doing. And if I can, like I said, if I can go back, any older person that wanted to sit down with me, that wanted to tell me a piece of advice to help me through this journey of life, I would definitely take their advice. But you live, you learn, and you know better, and you do better. So, but I would say definitely Listen to your elder. When they tell you things, they're only telling it to you because they love you. They're only telling it to you because they're trying to help you, or they see the danger that lies ahead in the path that you're going. So they're trying to maybe detour it to go a different route. So listen to your elders. Listen to the older people in your life. And there's so many people that you can seek advice from. Like I said, you can seek it through a teacher. You can seek it through a counselor, a pastor, a first lady, your mother, your grandmother, an auntie, a sister. It's resources. There's so much resources out here. So much of good, positive feedback that people want to give you and to help you. Be willing to accept it. That's the biggest advice I can give to any younger person that may be watching this video, is to, is just to take older people's advice, because they're just telling you things that they know to be a fact because they have probably been through it. Nothing is new under the sun. Everything that happens has happened. So you're not the first, and you're not going to be the last. Believe me, you that's going through things and that need somebody to talk to for whatever issues. Somebody have already been through it. So that's my advice that I can give you, is just like I said, if somebody give you advice, just take their advice. And that would conclude this video. So that was short, that was sweet, that was painless. And the other ladies that are contributing to this collaboration that also have some wonderful advice that they will be sharing with you all, I will be leaving the description of their channel down below in the description box. So definitely check their channel out if you want more advice, because they're sharing more wisdom, more knowledge, and more things that they felt that, you know, in life that helped them and that allowed them to be the person that they are. So definitely check their channel out, and it will be down in the description box below. And again, thank you. Again, thank you, Still Looking Good at 58, for reaching out to me to allow me to be able to do this collaboration with you guys. I so greatly appreciate it. This has formed a bond of a sisterhood between us. So yeah, I'm excited to doing more things with them. And that will go ahead and wrap up this video, and I will talk to you all in my next video. So until then, love, peace, and happiness. And I'll put the ladies, their channels over here as well. And like I said, this is just a collaboration and sharing my channel, my unit, and some advice that I can give you. And that's the best advice that I can give you, is to take somebody else's advice that is an older person. And believe me, I'm still today. When somebody give me advice, I'm heeding to it. I'm taking what they're saying into consideration, and I'm moving with cautious. So you're never too old to take somebody's advice. You're never too old to learn. You're never too old to think that you know it all. Still today, I don't know a lot of things. My mom still tells me a lot of things. I go to her for everything. I can pick up the phone. So thankful to God that I can pick up the phone and call her and be like, Mama, you know, this or that. And she would share with me, you know, her thoughts, her opinion, her advice. Whether it be an issue with me and my husband, an issue, I don't know, with anything, I'm calling my mama. And I ask my mama, Mama, you know, I need your help. I need your daughter needs you. And she would share her wisdom with me, share her knowledge with me. And I definitely now take it into consideration, take it to heart, and I take it for what it is. I love women, older women, giving me advice, because I don't know it all. And I do need help. I do need, you know, guidance. Even being 53 years old, I still need that guidance from somebody that's more mature, from a pastor, you know, to tell me, you know, that ain't right, Deborah. You know, you need to get yourself in line. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. So I'm still getting advice from older people, but I so welcome it today at my age and appreciate it. and just love the fact that they love me enough to share that with me. So that is my advice to you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have, don't forget, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and until my next video, love, peace, and happiness. Go and do something good for yourself. If it's only putting some lip gloss on your lips and a messy bun in your hair, you have just accomplished this in doing something good for yourself. I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Hugs and kisses to everybody. Bye.
Talking to each other, I know we feel the same about the situation, like we're stuck inside a game. Time to get out of this circle, yeah, we both carry a scar.